Down carry by Jones. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
You got 58.
Now Jones. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
At the 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
88. Bravo. Watch the curl. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the backer. Yeah, Liz. 58, echo. Yeah.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Toward the pylon, caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Patriots nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Brady and the Patriots now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Sony Michel, his first carry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Brady gives to Michel. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
It's 3rd down and 6.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out.
Wait, that 53! Get him! 50. Mike 50. Hey, Charlie. 3 bucks. 50.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard.
Oh, hold on. Excuse me. Are you seeing me? Forgot about somebody. All right, I'm ready.
Line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey. 4 down.
There you go. See number 74.
Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Looking to throw on second down. Rodgers, he'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's
really
third and 9.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the slant.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And able to find Graham, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Jimmy Graham.
That probably only happened because
but the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
When we draw defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
But it throws off my plays sometimes.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Because if I wanted to hot route that receiver, I couldn't do it. Because of that.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Edelman coming off another big game in Week 6 against the Giants on Thursday night. 9 catches, 113 yards, both season highs. And that's now back-to-back 100-yard games as he went for 110 against Washington the week before. Throwing again on second down. Brady, it's complete. James White. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
On second down, they'll run with White. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Wait, set. Wait, Eddie. Wild Bill, Wild Bill. Hey, 66. Mike 50, Mike 50. Go, go. Wait for the end.
From the gun on third down, Brady. And he's got Sanu. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a carry for White. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
It's going to be a long day.
On third down, a run from White. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. First and 10. They'll run with White. And able to get him inside the 5 here. Just inside the 5 without the 4. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a... And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 4 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make our score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let me see how they gonna line me up. I'm gonna have to look that up when we get done to see why that always happens.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field.
Oh, no.
got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And with that incompletion, let's do something different. I'm going to go through a few teams that are on losing streaks, and you tell me if there's reason for concern there. Let's start with the Cowboys.
Definitely reason for concern. Not as dominant on defense as they should be, and offensive line injuries.
3 straight losses. They're 3-3. How about the Chiefs? 2 straight home losses.
Yeah, they just can't stop anyone running the football.
Okay, and then the Rams, 3 straight losses for them.
Yeah, definite reason for concern because they cannot get the running game figured out. Todd Gurley not touching it enough, but Kenny.
And then the Browns. Everyone was so high on them before the season started. What about now?
So many expectations. That's part of the problem they have right now, but they still would be contenders in their division.
Quickly back to the Chiefs, though. Are you concerned about them? They're still a real contender here, aren't they?
Still a contender, but I'm concerned as heck on defense for anyone who wants to be committed to running the football.
It's caught here by Adams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Going for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Here I come! Here I come! Here I come! Here I come!
Now Rodgers going to throw again. And that is caught. What a catch inside the 5. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
I missed this.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Oh, I did a squeeze kick.
Incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Only 1 second left.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
The 46-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Brady gives this to White. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check, go back. We got motion. Back up. Regular. Check, 42's the mic. Check, 42's the mic.
Hey, wahoo!
Now, we ain't beginning to turn you up.
From the gun, it's Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. First down, here's White. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They stay on the ground with White. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Check the backer.
Check it. Hey, seam 6.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
No, 66. Hey, Zoo.
Mike 42. Check.
What do you hit?
Brady now on first down. Slant route caught by Edelman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Ozzy.
42. Let's go, baby. Return up.
Go stand it.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Switch. Go ahead, baby. Go.
Your lineman standing up too.
42's the mic, boys. 42.
It's doing it for you. 13, yeah, 13 is glitched out.
Mike 42. Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He glitched out.
Now Brady. That's going to be caught.
Wow.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Benjamin Watson, 28 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Like the animation didn't even let him tackle him.
Fulk connects on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
That glitch and stuff right there, it throws off the whole, it throws off everything. It throws off the defense and the
Bailey
offense.
now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, it glitches out like that. I don't know what causes it to glitch out like that, but it does. And like I said, it throws off
The
everything.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
It's doing it for me now too.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones.
See, it throws
Lawrence
everything.
Guy
It throws,
able to bring him down.
It throws the whole.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to
because you
producing.
can't
But
really
with a guy like him, you and I
your
both
men
know it
aren't
just
really
takes a
doing what
couple of
they're supposed to
explosive
do.
touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
58's the mic. 58.
So, like, I see your guy right here. The way he turned, he probably about to make a
The
sack.
throw is Rodgers. Got a man. That's Allison. Only 3 yards on the catch.
The guy
It's
picked
third
him
down.
up just in the nick of time. Because if not, he was going.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down.
Hey, 626. Plant.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Bruh.
Devin McCourty there defensively.
No way. No, he caught that ball. He caught. No way, bruh. No way. Now this game really now starting to get kind of quirky now. That was a clear catch. Like he caught it and took 2 football steps.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Watch the boot. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Over here.
Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy.
Yo,
And
this
the
glitching
Patriots
stuff
take
is really
over, and they're
pissing
going to
me
have
off.
terrific field position.
Hey, set. 29. Alpha.
42's the mark. Watch the pass. No.
Regular.
They'll run on first down. White. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Opting to run again here with White. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Let's get the ball.
Check it. Reload.
On first down, White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Wait, set. Wide 20.
Mike 50. 2 little top 10. Mike's 50.
Sugar.
Get in the weight room.
53 Linda.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Flushed out right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
New England on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12.
Wait, hit.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say
Dude, did you see my guy
incomplete.
just stop?
Not only was the
Look,
call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
I get that your guy went out
First
of
kick
bounds.
is good.
My guy.
And in the fourth quarter, this game
You saw
is
my guy
tied.
just stood
I
there.
tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
This game shouldn't even be close. New England shouldn't even have 17. EA has helped you out.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
That down
and on that
defense,
last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game. I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
See, I can't even. Oh, man, this is crazy, dude.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact.
Come on, man, this is crazy.
The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
This is crazy.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles.
This is
thus
crazy,
the
man.
incompletion.
This is really affecting it.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Returnable here from the 38.
Oh, man. I can give you this one because this EA
Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Hatch it. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 50. Check 50. Check.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
This is crazy. I see it only happened to your team once, where the guy lined up out of
And it's Michelle once again. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the gun on third down. Brady nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Yeah, it's fourth down.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And they're looking at fourth down now in this tie ball game. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Oh,
did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in.
Finally
it's down close
out
to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. He's crashing.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run, the best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left. That's caught inside the 20. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more. Yeah, why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
25, check 25, check 25. Hey, go 66. Hey, Alpha.
50, Mike's 50. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Mike's 50, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. You.
Check it, reload.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Let's go, Mike, 50.
72.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremont Williams. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Wait, hold on. That's not what I want to do. There we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be run, kneel, and then handshakes.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed.
I'm just curious to know
they thought
what
it all
Belichick got
week.
to say.
It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
Although EA helped you part of the way. Yeah, they helped you. Not really, because it really shouldn't even been that close.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.
I don't know about all of that. Let me see if I'm able to watch this play again. All right, I'm able to watch it. See if you can watch it too. Oh, I'm about to look at it and see. But wait, your man he was playing up on the line. I don't know. Let me back up. What you want to do again? Hold on, I gotta leave. Scared to use them? This who you want to bring out? seen them. Look at that Raider.
Don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rains, no sleep. Every day I work my thumb. I don't get to take off. A hater gets up. I'm ready like lift off. I never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts long. I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a.
Now, what happened to them? Let me see what happened to them. You see this thing? This Achilles heel right here. I hadn't seen them in a while. I mean, you should just give up on them. I don't even respect them. I feel like just pulling the Jets out because that's how much I don't respect the Patriots. You know, you definitely don't want to see this team. Well, he should. He should, yeah. Let me. Wait, how you home again? It don't matter.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank.
I'm gonna show you how to use them.
All I ever do is ball, man. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait. I got power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in.
I'll show you how to use Lamar.
Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue One, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never.
The real GOAT just played.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top.
You gotta get out that damn defense. How?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Baltimore Ravens. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Hold on, dude. I'm ready, dude. My bad. She was talking to me. She buying pictures and we found this picture that we liked.
4-yard line.
24-yard line.
And we went to the case of Texas Saturday. It was like, oh, you know, we was gonna try to see where it would look great at. I was like, well, we'll come back and get it. She went back Sunday. It was gone. So she found the same picture, but it's smaller in Pearland, and she was trying to see how they look side by side. I was like, nah. Yeah.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram.
It's not, it
4
wasn't the same
yards
one.
the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On the double. 58 to Mike. I don't think you got it, son.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down?
Yeah.
That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Well, no, I was hoping, because I wasn't really trying to run with him. I was hoping that 15 would have moved up. If he would have took off running, I was going to hit him on a little, I wasn't trying to run. I mean, I wanted to roll with him, but I wanted him to, I don't hate that. They don't,
so they'll
they
come
don't
up
do
1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go. Gatto. Here we go again. Check the...
Hey, Haywood.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It's like the receiver, they have a route, and they just stay there, and they don't go.
Wait, Eddie.
I'm coming for you.
Hey, check it.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike,
Check it.
Brady now on 1st down. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down.
Hey, box cut. 150.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. It's caught. This is White. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Take it.
At the 16-yard line.
And 58 is the
72.
I'm on. 58's the mic.
Buzz.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. No chance.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
Watch the flag. Motion. Block.
Hey, Alabama.
58, boys. 58's Mike.
Check 9. Hey, goal 66.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he's going to go down again. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
I watched a video. This little 11-year-old used Baltimore, and all he did was run with Lamar Jackson.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
I think I sent you one.
Yeah, you got to give a lot of credit to their defense.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Lawrence Guy just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they work this out past the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. All right, T, let's check. All right, T. Hey, one set. Check, Mike, 50. That's it. 54.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
What is my dude?
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
I know what he did.
And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
51's the mic, 51's the mic. Keep it up, defense, keep it up, guys. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, that's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line. Mark Andrews continuing his great start to the season with 6 receptions for 99 yards in Week 6. And he's really become Lamar Jackson's go-to guy, leading Baltimore in targets, receptions, and receiving yards. And he's tied for the team lead in receiving touchdowns. And his 34 receptions and 3 touchdowns, that matches his totals from all of 2018. And right now we're only through 6 games.
58 for Mike, 58.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
It was like he came out of nowhere on that one.
Coverage on the play by Patrick Jones.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
Really slow. But it's throwing it off because that lineman.
Before the quarter ends.
Now it's like everybody lined up.
On 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 46-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, 66.
To throw, it's Brady. This is White on the screen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
They'll run on first down. White, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Wait, set. Wide, 80.
Check, 48's the mark. Here we go. Here we go.
Alert!
Here we go. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we don't like the 48.
Sugar.
Giving them nothing today. Switch it.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Brady. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, yeah,
the positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
That's too much like right.
53 Linda!
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic. Hey, I'm coming. Smooth. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
72.
58's the mic.
Dude talking about I don't know why the other team showed up.
Watch the screen. 58, right over there.
Shotgun now for Brady. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Now Edelman walk him down.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski
different
was an
things
interception.
for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many syllables.
Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Motion. Out.
Alpha. Hey.
On 2nd and 9. Brady looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete.
Bro, what was that?
And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
I don't know what that was.
So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Wow.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Hold 50.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
Hey. High 7.
48. Look, hey, we gonna mic the 48 right now. Let's go.
Rip.
Check. Slam.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
I got it. Check.
Rip.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, it's complete. James White down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Hey, 66.
Hey, look.
Hey, go.
Right now, let's go. Watch the pass. Check 13. Check 13.
Regular.
48.
Hey, Charlie.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Jackson now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here. From the gun, Jackson. And Unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds. Incomplete.
And you can't challenge it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming over. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Coming, baby. I'm coming.
Jackson now. Throwing again. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's third down.
Definitely was out of bounds.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Rip left. Rip left. Over. Hey, check Mike 22.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
We need to get on 2K, man. Leave Madden alone, because Madden is getting worse. It's getting worse by every game we play.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all or nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
As much as I just want to keep playing Madden, I just.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It just never fit.
Come on here. Come get some. Alert!
They keep it on the ground. White again.
Like that was like the dude hit
the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there. First down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, White. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They'll run on first down. It's White. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
On second down, it's White. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
2K a shot. We probably.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Check it. 48 to Mike. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Let's go on. No, 66. Check 3.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
They're gonna need some therapy after this. Ozzy! Ozzy! 58.
Hey, exit.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Go. Go.
Sugar.
58, boys, 58, 58.
Go Bandit.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Good
He's
play.
got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
I had somebody
I
right
don't know what
there,
they
too,
talked
but I
about
was
at
looking
halftime.
for it.
Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a
I got
different
caught
team
looking.
here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Watch that.
On first down, White. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
23-yard line.
Wait, 20.
58, the money. Here we go.
Alert.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Let's go, defense.
Late, Delta.
All right, here we go.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Wait, set. 53.
Check, 48, the money. What we got?
Hey, goal 66.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we gonna Mike the 48 right now. Let's go. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. 48.
Go.
48's Mike. It's our time. Mike, 48. Mike.
Check it, reload.
What's the ball?
Regular.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
I see his arm move.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Shadow.
Check, 48's the Mike.
Shadow.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And all the way in.
Why did I see that the whole time?
Julian Edelman.
That's the
36
crazy part.
yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
I saw him the whole time.
Nick Folk for the point after.
Exactly why I dropped back the way I dropped back.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
What it feel like? I can't remember last time I was on offense.
This is fielded at the goal
Right
line.
before halftime.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Check, Mike 21, Mike 1.
To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
We're seeing these defenses making enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a first down on 3rd and long. And somehow, he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
Yeah, if you look at the coverage defensively, this is great. But no one. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. There he goes, left side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and they will not have time to get another play in here. His time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, man. This dude can't
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
He can't be that careless with the ball.
Let's go. Let's do this.
I know this dude ain't that careless, but he just going to stand there. Oh, man.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. Jackson on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Andrews. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
21, Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Let's make these babies proud.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Now that, I
he
love
started
that
out having some troubles back in the
over.
first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
That's what I'm saying.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And I don't trust Madden. I knew I was short. But again,
and they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
In the game, Jackson would have juked him. He would have juked him bad. And then my other guy would have came
goal,
down.
They got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jackson from the shotgun. Out to his left.
Oh, interception.
Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. He's at the 50. 30. 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
I'm done, man. The real game, though, we saw what happened in the real game. No, that was the real game. This game here was like for play.
Neither one of them was for real game.
Ah, here we go. We're going to have to get on 2K, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, dude, I'm about to get off, man.
All right.
Later.